When I'm doing a birth chart reading, sometimes I can see if someone's got really poor eyesight or they're short sighted. So I myself am really short sighted. Like if I looked at a sign in front of me, I've got no chance, but I can see fine now. Like I don't wear glasses all the time because they give me a headache, but if I need to drive somewhere, then I got to put my glasses on. So what I'm looking at is like afflictions to the luminaries, like the sun or the moon. So for me, I've got Saturn very close to my moon, and that can be technically classed as afflicted. I also have Mercury in the 12th house. 12th house very foggy, can't literally see things. It has to sort of like, use its intuition almost. It's kind of like the blind man that truly sees, if that makes sense. So I'm looking at weak, debilitated, or afflicted sun or moon, particularly in the 12th or second house. Sometimes you see it in the 8th, potentially in the third if it's about interpreting symbols, for example, like when blind people have to use Braille. Sometimes I think that can be symbolic, but you can also use that for the 8th house because the 8th house deals with the occult, which means that which is hidden from view. So then you can deal with things like Braille. It's all quite complex, really. I mean, I've never done a reading for someone who is blind and is asked specifically about it, but it's something I can see where I'm like, do you wear glasses? Because I think you're short sighted. There's also different energies with the left and the right eye. So technically the sun in the 12th, for example, like I have, is an issue with the left eye, but you could also have like the sun in the second house, and then that's more like a right eye problem, and then they switch if you're male or female. So if you've got like an astigmatism, like I've got one eye shaped like a rugby ball and the other one that's normal. And then also if you had it in the 8th house, like a Mars aspect, you then also see things like cataracts, glaucoma, maybe issues where like you have a lot of eye strain. So it's really fascinating that you can actually see problems with the eyes. I mean, we can see everything in the chart, right? But I always find it fascinating when I look at myself because I'm like, God, there's so many things that explain who I am, including my eyesight.